Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 102 of Sonic Boom TV. This is the MXPX Vinyl Edition episode, I guess. Anyway, couple weeks ago, MXPX put out three of their albums, their classic albums, I guess, on vinyl for the first time in a long many years. And there were three different colors of each one, and they all had they were limited. Like I think they maybe did like 1,000 of each or something like that. I don't know. But I think there was like a standard black, a regular color, and then something like a splatter or whatever. I picked three. I got all three albums. I picked one of each, and I picked the colors I wanted. I got them all. I bought them within the first 12 minutes. I tried to buy it on my credit card. My credit card wouldn't go. It wouldn't like let it go to that screen. I was freaking out because I wanted these albums. Because as a lot of people say, they have a Grail album. Grail albums, I should say, and I don't believe that is. I don't call anything a Grail because there's only one Grail as far as I'm concerned, and so if you're looking for the Grail and you find it, there's no other Grails to find. You found it. So there are albums that you like really want. I don't know what you would call that. I know that's why people call them Grails, because they don't have anything else to call them. But this right here will include a super important album to me. How about that? There are really two, but one of them more than others. So, this is going to be the unboxing. I've cut the tape so I can get into this easy, but I thought this was kind of cool. It's got the little sticker right there, which I'll probably keep this box, or at least cut that sticker off. It says MXPX.com, Merch Arsenal, MikeHerrera.net, and it's got the little MXPX mascot guy. MXPX, I got into them in the 90s. They were originally like a Christian rock band, punk rock band, but I don't know that they had too much subject matter towards that. And I know at some point they got too cool for that or something, I guess. I don't know. And they just kind of don't believe in it anymore. I don't know what their deal is. Doesn't matter. The music is still good. One way or the other. Either way they did it, it was good. So, let's bust it open and see what's in here. Ta-da! So first, we've got the... we got some extra stuff in here too, guys. The little receipt. We got the join the official MXPX fan club 1 year PXPX membership. Includes membership package, t-shirt, photos, stickers, 10% off store discount on every order, new code each month, access to the PXPX private Facebook group, advance notice on pre-sales and shows, price $16 plus shipping, and it's a little address, not address, but website. And I just found out recently, because I'd always wondered what MXPX stood for, because it's usually M with a small X, like that would be the period, and that's exactly what it was. Is like at some point somebody wrote it on one of their flyers because their name was magnified plaid, and they put M instead of dots. They put X's, little small X's, so it was MXPX or M.P, period, whatever. And it just stuck, and so that's why they're MXPX. So some people say MixPix or something like that, but whatever. So then we've got a cool little sticker, and it's got some people with looks like it says MXPX Life in Quarantine, so they got their little mask on. And this guy's throwing out the little punk rock kid or whatever, something like that. So then we've got some stuff. I don't know why this is loose. But this is the album that would be considered my grail. Slowly going the way of the buffalo. MXPX. And it says BUF. I don't know what that means in that little sticker right there. There's a page here, an extra page that was loose. I don't know why that's there, but that's the liner notes and the lyrics to this album. So hopefully there's one inside here because this one's kind of beat up. So let's just open it up and see what I got. I chose the color that I thought matched the best with all these albums, and I got the ones I wanted. Yep. Yeah, we got another one in there. Yeah, so that's, they just put an extra for, I guess, to pad it a little bit. And so we pull the record out, and of course it's on that color green vinyl. That matches. Some of the colors didn't match very well, so I tried to pick the one that I thought matched the album art the best. Does have polyline sleeves. I think these were $27 each. I don't know. The total with shipping and everything came to $88 for 3 records. So not cheap, but it was something that I couldn't pass up because I had the money, and like I said, this right here is the album I first heard by them. It's not the first time I've heard of the band. It's just the first album that I heard, and this album blew me away back then. It's it's punk rock. They were kind of punk rock and kind of pop punk, and they kind of teetered on that line, I guess, and they went past it, I guess. With this they started to go past it. They went past it and they went back, and they're their own thing. I mean, I would consider them a real punk rock band. If you're going to argue, oh, that's pop punk or whatever, that's not real punk, well, these guys would be a real punk band. Under Lock and Key, Tomorrow's Another Day, The Final Slow Dance, I'm Okay, You're Okay. I love that song. There's a video for that one. Cold and All Alone, Party, My House, Be There. I find myself singing that song all the time since this came out. Like, just even if I haven't listened to this album in a year or two, I sing that song for some reason. The Downfall of Western Civilization, Invitation to Understanding, Fist versus Tact, Side 2, What's Mine is Yours, Self-Serving with a Purpose, For Always, Set the Record Straight, Get With It, Inches from Life, The Theme, Fiasco. It's a grail, or a top record that I always wanted, or something like that. Can't wait to listen to this one. Then the next one that I never owned before. Oh, I see what the sticker's about. And this is Life in General. I saw this one. I remember when I worked in a music store when I was in college. We had the CD of this, and there was this one, and I think Poking At Ya, and I didn't get either one, but I was interested in it. Just didn't pull the trigger and buy it. So this one has middle name. My mom still cleans my room. Do your feet hurt? Sometimes you have to ask yourself. The Wonder Years. Move to Bremerton. New York to Nowhere. Andrea. Your problem, my emergency. Chick Magnet, which is, I think, one that was kind of a hit for them. Today is in my way. Sorry, so sorry. Doing time. Correct me if I'm wrong. Crystalina, Destroyed by You, and Southbound. That one's got a little made in the Czech Republic sticker on the back, and this one says Lig, Lig. So maybe that's light green. I don't know. It's not going to be light green. It's going to be lime green, I believe. I think that's what it actually was. Because this one, does it have an inner sleeve? It does have an inner sleeve. Now this one I don't have like a CD of either, still to this day. And of course, it's got the liner notes. Little guy right there. And the lyrics and the liner notes, I should say. Cool. And then the vinyl. Yes, this is lime green. This is like the one of my Dropkick Murphys albums. Is the same color. Neat. That one worked perfect because it picks up that. I mean, it's not exactly the same color green, but that's close enough for government work, as they say. Is that what they say? But very cool, very cool. I'm gonna have a MXPX marathon as soon as possible. And like I said, I have several of their other albums, and the other one that is a not as big as the Going the Way of the Buffalo, but an album that I really loved when it came out. This one, they spent a lot of time listening to Elvis Costello. It was the first thing I thought when I heard this, and then I've heard that referenced other places that it's kind of true. And it was The Ever Passing Moment, and that was his EPM. I don't know what that could stand for as far as the color goes. But this is a really good album. This one was kind of mid 90s, I guess, early 2000s maybe. It says 2000, yeah, copyright 2000. So yeah, right after, because I was right out of college, I guess, when I got graduated in 98, so I guess that's when it came out. But songs, My Life Story, awesome. Buildings Tumble, Responsibility, that was a single, I believe. And I don't know if it ever got on the radio, but I know there was a video. 2 Whole Years, Prove It to the World, Educated Guess, Is the Answer in the Question. Such a good song. The Next Big Thing, Foolish, One Step Closer to Life, Unsaid, Here With Me, Without You, It's Undeniable, and Misplaced Memories. Love this album. Love this album. Like I said, I don't have Life in General, but I have the other two of these on CD, and I have 2 or 3 other ones. I know one of them's like a special edition. It's got like 20-something songs on it, and then the other is just a regular. It's a regular album. Well, it's also a special edition. But it's a regular album that came after this, but it's got an extra disc or something like that. I don't know. Again, lyrics and credits and stuff. These are cool. Can't wait to really look at that stuff. And then this one I got on the blue vinyl, which looks nice. It works really well with those colors. Look at that. It's almost, that blue is the same blue as that print on the lines. I don't know if there was an orange version or not, which would have made sense. But yeah, blue made like there's more blue in there, and then there's more orange on the back, I guess. But either way, blue or orange was just perfect for this one, and I'm glad they took the time to do it. I mean, I was a little aggravated because it was hard to find out when this was going to ship because, like I said, I got my order in within 12 minutes of it going on sale. Didn't hear back for several days, probably over a week, before it decided to ship. And then once it shipped, it was like it kind of got it. It said it was coming on the 17th. Today is the 16th. It said it was coming on the 17th, and it was looking like it might take longer than that because it left where they were in Washington, and it got stuck there, and it stayed there for a couple days. Then it got shipped down, and it got to Memphis, and Memphis is like the worst place for anything. And it got to Memphis, and then it left Memphis, but there was no update. And then early this morning, I got an update saying that it was coming today. So it got here a day earlier than expected as far as the actual expected shipping time went. But it took a little while. But I'm not mad. I just wish that it would have been a little bit more. I don't know the word. Where they told you what was going on. I don't know. So anyway, these 3 albums. were they just kind of sprang up at the right time, slowly going away to the Buffalo, Ever Passing Moment, and Life in General, and that I was able to get all three of them at the same time. Because I'm sure if they're not sold out, they're probably gonna be sold out. Like this one, I know this color anyway was sold out, I think, the first day, and as well as this one. So the colors that matched the album the best were the first ones to go, as far as I could tell, but just by looking to see what was available, that makes perfect sense that would be the case. Because people, I don't know why a lot of these record companies don't, and bands don't figure it out, that people want the record, if it's going to be color, to match the artwork. It makes perfect sense to do that. I don't know why you would have an album that's like, predominantly, let's say this one, orange, white, blue, and yellow, which yellow is barely even on there, and then black. Those are the colors that this record should not be any other color than that. But there are people that put out albums and they'll have a purple one and a red one and whatever. Why? It doesn't match. It doesn't have anything to do with the whole design of the record. And I'm a graphic designer, so that kind of thing kind of bugs me. And so anyway, that's it. 3 awesome albums from MXPX. A Grail type record, but not really a Grail. A minor Grail type record, but not really a minor Grail. And then their other one that's just awesome too. That's it. This episode has gone on for 17 minutes. And that's it. Talk to you guys later.